Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Vijay Lakshmi. Today I am discussing how to remove the unique productions from the grammar G. It is also one of the undesirable properties in a context-free grammar. So before removing the unique productions, we should know what actually is a unique productions. Consider a grammar G equal to VTPS. So if any production is of the form A derives B, it means if any production in the grammar at the right hand side, if you have a single non-terminal, then such productions are called as unique productions. So A derives B, or suppose if you have a production C derives D, it means at the right hand side you have a single non-terminal without any terminal symbols or any other non-terminals. If you have a single non-terminal at the right hand side, so it is called as what? Unit 1. Unit productions. So it is an undesirable property of CFG. So we should remove this unit productions. So how to remove the unit productions? So now we'll see how to eliminate this unit productions in the given grammar. Now for example, consider this grammar. If you observe here, you have here unit productions and non-unit productions. First what you do? You divide it into two columns, unit and non-unit productions. Now which are the unit productions in this grammar? So observe here, C derives D, B derives C. You have a single non-terminal at the right hand side. B derives C and C derives D, and also we have D derives E. D derives E. So these are all the productions where we have only one symbol, one variable at the right hand side. They are called as what? Unit productions. So which are the non-unit productions in this grammar? S derives AB, A derives A, B derives B, and D derives BC, and E derives D or AB. So these are non-unit productions. Okay guys. Next step is what? We should try to remove the unit productions in the grammar. So to do that, first we should obtain a dependency graph. So next step is what? We should obtain a dependency graph. So now try to write the dependency graph. We have what? B derives C. B is deriving C. C is deriving what? D. C is deriving D. D is deriving what? E. It means D is dependent on E, C is dependent on D, and B is dependent on C. So this is called as a dependency graph. So which we can remove first? From the right hand side you start removing. So what is the production for E? You have E derives D or AB. So now consider the productions. Start from the beginning. Consider the productions. Here what it is? S derives AB. It doesn't have any unit productions. So here whatever is there in E derives D or AB, copy it to D now. So what is the productions for D now? We have D derives BC. Whatever is there in E, it should be copied to D now. So add the production. Or, so whatever is there in E, what is there in E? E is D or AB. So now whatever is there in E, we added to D with the help of dependency graph. Now the productions for D is changed. Okay, so now D derives E is there, right? So D derives E. So we wrote now D derives E, that is D or AB, and D also derives what? BC we wrote. Okay, similarly this part we removed. D derives E, we got removed. The next step is what? Whatever is there in D should be copied to C, because C is dependent on D. So now take the productions of C. What are the productions of C? C derives D. So C derives, what is D here now? D is BC or D or AB. So now we copied the productions for C. So whatever is there in D is added to C. So next step is what? Remove this dependency graph. Next, whatever the productions is there in C, it should be copied to B now. B derives C, right? The unit production. C derives D we completed. D derives E we completed. The next unit production is what? B derives C. So whatever is there in C should be copied to B here. So B derives, what are the productions for B? B derives C or B. It is B. Okay. C. C means what is there in C? The new C productions we should copy. That is BC or D or AB. These are the contents of C. B derives C or B. Or B you write it as it is. So okay guys. So we wrote now for which one? We wrote now for DCB from the dependency graph. So now what happens? On the production, now we removed the dependencies of the unit productions. Okay guys, we removed the dependencies of the unit productions one by one. So this is the new productions we got. Now we are left out with which productions? S derives EB, it doesn't have any unit productions. Add that S derives AB, it's a non-unit production. A derives A, it is also a non-unit production. A derives A, you add. B, C, D. B, C, D already we added. Then E, what is E here? E is a non-unit production. E derives what? D or AB. So this is the final grammar or the new grammar, the final grammar we got after removing the unit productions. So this is the new grammar we got after removing the unit productions. Here the number of productions also increased here for the B, C and D after removing the unit productions. Hope you have understood. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. Thank you.